does look very nice. Welcome back. You're watching World Business Today.
On Friday, investors will get a better handle on how the recovery in the U.S. economy is going. That's when we get an important jobs report for September. A month ago, unemployment was at 9.6%. Compare that to Germany, where the jobless rate is going down. It's now 7.2%. In Japan, the numbers also fell over the summer from a peak of 5.6% to 5.1% in August. And in Britain, figures for the second quarter also showed a slight improvement, 7.8% of the workforce out of a job. As the job market improves in fits and starts, experts say new trends are emerging. For example, according to Korn, Ferry, a recruiting firm for top talent, 82% of executives are willing to relocate. That's up from 47% just 6 months ago. Interesting. And Gary Burnison, the CEO of Korn, Ferry International, is here with me now. Gary, thanks so much for joining us today. Interesting to me that so many top executives are willing to sort of pack those suitcases and move where the jobs are. Where are they from what you're seeing? Who's hiring?
This is out of 16 weeks. I've been to 13 countries. And, you know, what's amazing is that when you meet with global CEOs, those that have global businesses, you would never know that we're at the tail end of the Great Recession. I mean, they're hiring, they're investing, and those that are more dependent upon local, more Western economies are much more subdued. So the growth naturally is west of California and south of Texas.
Right, yeah, that emerging market story is certainly one that we have consistently been hearing. If we take a look at what you're seeing in North America, in Europe, do you get the sense, because clearly it's been slower and there's been a lag, do you get the sense that we are near a turning point and companies are going to begin to start getting more aggressive about hiring and taking those risks, or is that just not there yet, that appetite?
Well, I'll tell you, you know, CEOs are sitting on a lot of cash in the United States. I mean, the most actually in history. I mean, it's $3 trillion. It's 15% of the S&P 500's net worth. I mean, it's huge, and you're seeing CEOs now make investments in terms of CapEx. I think what you're going to see with respect to hiring is that it's going to be a Nike swoosh. Even though our business is up 75%, it's still a very difficult environment for most Americans.
Gary, hello. It's Andrew in Hong Kong. I just wanted to ask you, because we hear a lot of anecdotal stuff about how Asia is the place to be, particularly in the financial services and the ancillary services that wrap around that. Is that still the case, and is it likely to continue to last?
I think it is. I mean, well, you know, first of all, financial services tends to overhire and overfire, but broadly speaking, no. I mean, look where the world's population is. And that's been what's been striking to me, meeting with global CEOs, is the fact that they continue to look east, they continue to innovate. Even a company like Nestle is sending a supermarket barge down the Amazon. So the emerging markets are not emerging, they've emerged. And the world's axis is not just tilted, it's toppled. And it truly is a global economy and a global labor pool.
Gary, how are you managing your business based on these shifts? I mean, we've seen headlines about Korn Ferry going to Europe with the checkbook. Are you expanding in Asia as well? And is that based on acquisitions, partnerships, or sort of organic growth from your own brand?
Yeah, well, we're very proud of where we sit today. We had a goal when this great credit debacle started that we were going to position the company for growth and accelerate through the turn. We've made 3 acquisitions. We are looking to expand and trying to plan out decades. So we're following our clients, and that's not only in North America, but it's throughout the world. So we've seen a 75% increase in our business from the trough. But how we're managing our business, something that's very interesting, is that we are now 8% off the peak in terms of the company's 40-year history, but we've got 30% less employees. And I think that that's very indicative of what most CEOs are, how they're running their organizations today.
Yeah, very, very true. Certainly what we've seen across the board. Gary, it was great to talk to you. We hope you'll come back and visit us again and give us an update on what you're seeing in terms of hiring.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
It's a great point, isn't it, Maggie? Keeping him lean in these lean economic